So you guys can see we started putting some stuff back together. I did start it once, and I think I got it fixed. I didn't find any complete smoking guns, but I cleaned out the injectors, and they seemed like they were a little gummed up, but not too bad. The only other thing I found that was really kind of bad, and this was on, come on, focus, fucker, the number 4 cylinder, which was getting a misfire. The plug wire keeps going out of focus. At the coil had some corrosion on it, so I replaced the wires and plugs and cleaned up the coil on that number 4, and it seems to be running smooth. It was idling up and down a little bit, but I just had everything kind of just plugged in loosely. There might have been some vacuum leaks and stuff. So we'll go ahead and finish putting everything back together, and then we'll start it up, and I'll show you guys that. I'm an idiot. I set up the hyperlapse, hit it, and it didn't record. I took a picture. I know I hit the hyperlapse for the time lapse on the phone. It's all back together. Let me go get the keys. We'll try to give it a start. All right, we got the keys. I'm gonna open up the garage door and see how this pig runs. Well, it's certainly running a lot smoother than it was. Yeah, there, as I say that, I kind of stumbled a little bit. Let's put it down. See if I quit drive. Well, we're driving. You can see it. Running smooth. Just driven up and back. I'm starting to drive back now, and the throttle's hanging a little bit. It's like idling up around 2,000 RPM. Here, I'll come to a stop and show you. You can surging up there around 2,000. Maybe I got a vacuum leak or something. I'll take a look for them when I get back. But as far as that hard miss went that it had, that part is fixed. So it was either that coil or cleaning the injectors. But we'll see what else it needs. If there's a vacuum leak, there might need to be a reset on the throttle body, and the throttle body was kind of dirty too. It might need to be cleaned up a little bit. We'll go from here. Well, did the Volkswagen VW reset, throttle body reset. You just cycle the key a couple times, hold the throttle to the floor for a minute, and then it resets it. Something I kind of remembered from my dealership days. But you can see it's running smooth now. We'll run it down the street. My dumbass, I went to wash the windshield, and I don't have the wiper blades or the wiper arms put back on it. Dumbass. Anyway, you can see it runs good now. Got it all back together, cleaned up those injectors, got that spark plug wire and plug changed and cleaned up the connection, and it's running great now. So we'll bring it back and sum it up. We're going to clean it up, and this is probably just going to get sold. I don't know. I'm going to put it and the Jeep up at the same time, and whichever one solds first. But if I try to drive this to work, I'm going to get a rash of shit, I think, from my buddies. Oh, I suck at filming. So this is one that looks like crap, and here's one I already did. So you can see it's a lot clearer, not as hazy. The light bulbs, everything will work better on it. So we'll bring you back and I'll show you how to do it on the one that is not done yet. First step, put tape around everything so you don't nick the paint. Although none of this is real coarse, you'd have to sit on the paint for a minute to burn it, and you could fix it pretty easily. But better safe than sorry. Then just wipe it down. And then we start with our first, that's 800 grit sandpaper. Re-wet that, re-wet the thing, and then re-wet the sander, and then just go at it. You can see it taking off dirt, and not dirt, like the grime, everything pretty quick. Some paper towel, I like to wipe it off in between rounds. Need to get it dry for the polish. See just a light haze on it. Last polishing wheel here. And there's a bunch of these different ones. I've used a whole bunch of different kind and they all do the same. One thing I noticed with this one is it didn't have a sealer. A lot of times they give you a sealer and it helps keep up the shine a little bit better, I guess. This one really didn't have that. So just kind of put some of the polish on there and go to town. Alright. We'll get some more paper towel ran out. Let's see here. It's pretty good. We might do another little quick coat here. The last one I had to do 2 rounds too. All right, much better. Still not perfect, not like a mirror or anything, but it's definitely more clear than it was. Not so yellowy and hazy, should work a little bit better, be able to see better. Headlight's done, go ahead and put the cowl cover back in here. My dumbass forgets which wiper blade goes on either side. So I have that. I have you guys on the phone, so I'm going to stop you guys and look that up. I don't know which one's the right. I think because that had that curve on it on here, and then that had the curve, and then this one's straight. That's how I'm going to place it. So those are done. I just got to put the nuts on them. All right. Well, wiper blades are on. The only thing I got left is that dipstick tube. I was a gorilla, broke it. It was broken when it came in, and then I ordered a new one and went to put the new one on and broke it. When I went to hit it in, I broke the freaking arm off of there, and that fucking stupid. Anyway, fixing that, I just put some epoxy on it and it's gonna let it set because it's just right here at the top. Should be fine once it sets up, but that's not gonna be done for today, so I think we're kind of done for now. All right, we took it out. We vacuumed it out, washed it a little bit, got some pictures of it. We're going to post it up for sale. Hopefully this is going to be a real quick flip on this one, make a little bit of money for race car stuff. We got a few different plans going on. I really liked this, man. This was an easy fix. I was expecting it to be a bigger fix. But I enjoyed it on the Jeep too. When I found it cheap. It was a real good car, and then just threw the head on it, spent a little bit of money on that one, and I think I'm going to try to do more of that. I used to buy and sell a lot of cars, and forgot how much fun it can be. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more of that, get us a little bit more money for race car stuff. I've got some plans. I still go back and forth on the Mustang. My job has changed a little bit. I'm going to be working Monday through Friday, working days where I've just been working evenings a lot for a long time, so that's going to be a good change. Going to get to see the family a little bit more. Go from there. I might get rid of that Mustang. I might pull the engine and transmission and the Terminator X out of it, sell it as a roller, and then try to find something else to put it in. We'll go from there. I don't know what we're going to do. Things are always changing around here, that's for sure. So appreciate you guys watching. Click the like, subscribe, all that stuff. Make comments. I appreciate it. If you'd like to see more of this stuff where I buy stuff and flip it and sell it, let me know. Talk to you guys later.